who is really an option at this time of the year? Jimmy Garoppolo would have to waive his no-trade clause in San Francisco to go to Dallas. Why would he want to waive his no-trade clause to go to a team right now that's battered on the offensive line, that doesn't look like it has a lot of wide receiver help, that's expecting Dak back later in the season? I don't know that he would do that. What other options are out there? Are there Mason Rudolph in Pittsburgh? The bottom line is the Dallas Cowboys are stuck with Cooper Rush and Will Greer to try to save their season now that Dak Prescott is going to be sidelined roughly 2 months.
As you can hear there, Adam out in front of Monday Night Football. They're rehearsing the national anthem. More from Adam coming later on in the show. And Mina, you heard what Adam was talking about there, just the options for the Cowboys. But it all goes back to them, to Marcus's point, failing to upgrade in the offseason. What are your thoughts there?
I mean, I don't want to say they're cooked.
They cook.
They're on the pan.
Yeah.
The oil is there. The seasonings are there. Someone's just got to light the match. I've seen people point out that Cooper Rush won.
And she's back.
I'm just...
Tell the truth. That's what you're doing.
He was so negative, he kind of took the fun out of it for me. I'm not going to lie already. No, Cooper Rush, who is ostensibly their starting quarterback right now. So he won a game last year. To me, the more relevant statistic is that since coming into the NFL, when he is pressured, he has a QBR of 5.
And?
5, folks. And a lot of that is because he takes sacks at an exceptionally high rate. 30% of the time he's pressured, it turns into a sack. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but the 2014 Cowboys offensive line is not walking through that door. So on this particular team, with the dearth of weapons, I don't see a backup quarterback succeeding. Maybe if they were their old roster, you could put in a backup and in the defense, which actually looked decent, could hold up for some games. But with this roster, it just does not.
That's why the Cowboys have questions that they have to answer internally. Number one, is our offensive line as bad as it looked yesterday? That's the question. Is Tyler Smith going to play better than he did? Now, that's a dominant defensive line and blitz package that they saw with Tampa. Because if the answer is yes, then the second question is Michael Gallup going to be back relatively soon? Because I watched last night this team on 3rd and short early in that football game get into a 4-by-1 set and throw a slant to Dennis Houston. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but no matter who the quarterback is, that's not a good matchup versus Carlton Davis. If you believe that your offensive line is going to play better, and then you believe that Michael Gallup's going to be back, you got to go make a call to Baltimore and see if you can pull Tyler Huntley out of there. The likelihood, I do not know.
I was going to say, why would Baltimore do that?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
But that's a fair question. But if you don't, if you're Dallas, you're wasting a cheap year of Trayvon Diggs, you're wasting a cheap year of Micah Parsons, and you're telling your football team, we're done, fellas. We're not trying to win this year.
I'm not even a Cowboys fan, and just putting it on paper, saying it out loud, it's frustrating.
Well, listen, it's the performance is the performance, right? We saw teams come out week 1 and have bad performances.
Right.
We watched the Rams have a bad performance.
Sure.
We
believe they could fix it.
But we've been talking about this for months. Dallas is doing nothing. Y'all know, every time a move was made, I'm on Twitter. Hey, go get Debo. Go get Julio. Go get nothing.
Right.
And this is where you are.
The time to get a replacement was the offseason.
4 months.
Yeah, sure. Didn't do it. Okay.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.